Political developments. In the latest political developments, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has announced that his country is willing to engage in dialogue with the United States, a significant move after years of strained diplomatic relations and economic sanctions. The announcement comes amid growing international pressure to stabilize the region, and Maduro indicated that cooperation could cover key sectors such as oil production, trade, and efforts to combat illegal drug trafficking. Analysts suggest this could mark a turning point in Venezuela-U.S. relations, potentially opening doors for future investments and easing economic hardship faced by millions of Venezuelans. Domestic policies. Domestically, the United States continues to experience heated debate over recent policy decisions, including the withdrawal of National Guard forces from several major cities, which officials say was done to reduce tensions with local communities. But critics warn it could leave some areas vulnerable to civil unrest or security threats. In addition, funding for several childcare programs has been frozen, raising concerns among families and advocacy groups who rely on these services, and triggering discussions about budget priorities and the government's role in social support programs. Trump meets Netanyahu. In another political highlight, former U.S. President Donald Trump held a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, during which he delivered stern warnings to the Hamas organization regarding ongoing security threats. Trump also criticized the chairman of the Federal Reserve, raising questions about the independence of monetary policy and the potential impact on inflation and the economy. Observers note that the meeting reflects ongoing U.S. interest in Middle Eastern stability, as well as internal political dynamics that could influence upcoming elections and international alliances. International aid. On the international front, the United States announced a commitment of $480 million in health funding to the West African nation of Ivory Coast. The funding will support initiatives such as improving healthcare infrastructure, expanding vaccination programs, and strengthening emergency response systems to combat potential epidemics. Officials emphasize that the program aligns with the America First policy, while also contributing to regional stability and enhancing diplomatic relations with African nations. Humanitarian news. In a worrying humanitarian story, authorities continue their search for a teenage girl who went missing in Texas on Christmas Eve. The case has drawn national attention as law enforcement and federal agencies work tirelessly to locate her. Family members and local communities are involved in search efforts, while social media campaigns aim to spread information and tips to aid in her safe return. Officials have expressed serious concerns for her safety, and the investigation remains active as authorities review surveillance footage, interview witnesses, and coordinate resources. Sports news. In sports news, the U.S. Olympic ice hockey roster has generated significant debate among fans and analysts alike. Officials confirmed that player selection was not solely based on statistics, but also took into account experience, leadership qualities, and team chemistry, factors that are considered crucial for high-pressure international competitions. Some critics argue that top statistical performers were overlooked, while supporters say the approach balances talent and teamwork, ensuring the team can perform under Olympic pressure. If you're interested in the latest news, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Don't forget to like the video. Your support helps us keep bringing you more.